Hey guys, Tyler from Turnaround Sports here. Today we're going to talk about the initial setup and things you need to do to maximize your training while on TrainingPeaks. We'll also talk briefly about the metrics and all the numbers and analytics on your side that you can see that will allow you to view TrainingPeaks as an effective tool and view where you are and where you want to go and how it is all set up. So this is the premium version of the TrainingPeaks software. If you have the basic version, you're not going to see things like this or this, maybe not even this, but you might see a workout up there for sure. You will see the workout up there, but it won't be as clean cut as all of this. You'll have very basic features up here, and it's not going to be as cool as this. You can still get things done with the basic package, but if you want the cool stuff, if you want the ability to interact back and forth really quickly with your coach, with me, then get the premium version for sure. First thing, I've created a fictitious event coming up in the future for me, Ironman Lake Placid on June 20th. Obviously not the right time. Keep in mind this is all just pretend. This is all just imaginative things. So keep that in mind. Today I have a endurance workout here, a 30-minute easy ride. So you'll see that up here. When your zones are set up, you'll have access to what each zone is. So if you look up here, I know that I'm going to be averaging 20 minutes at about 150 area watts. It's pretty easy. Zone 1 right here, pretty easy ride for me. And that's what I need to keep in mind for there. Going to my bike heart rate. If I'm in zone 1 for my power, theoretically I should be there for my heart rate as well. If you notice that you're getting really high up into 2 zones above, then something is not right, and you probably need to back training down. So all that is very useful right off the bat. Just this matching of power and heart rate zones, it's not always going to be accurate, but if you notice for 5 or 6 workouts in a row they are vastly different, then you know something's up. Maybe you're overtraining, maybe your zones aren't set right, but something is afoot. Off to the right hand side right here, you can see the last 7 days, how much fitness you have gained, the last 28, the last 90, the last 365. As you can see, I am losing fitness big time, but again, keep in mind this is all fictitious, this is all just pretend. You can see your peak performances over the last couple of days here for your run and bike as well. Tomorrow, if you had a scheduled workout, it would show up there, and we are headed there next. But before we do, talking about this just a little bit more, this dotted line is our fitness into the future based off of the workouts that are provided into the plan. As you can see, there are no workouts after about the end of the end of October right there. So if there were workouts beyond that point, you would see the dotted line should theoretically be going up or maintaining based off of your fitness goal, fitness target for your event. The calendar view, again, you can see here, I missed my run on my bike yesterday, so that's turned red. Did not do that. My ride today, if I was to upload a workout, let's say I did that, it would turn green. I'm going to cancel that because I haven't done it yet. And before we exit out of here, once you have uploaded your workout in here, it's very important that you go in here. You can do this on the computer. You can do this on your phone. Highly recommend getting the phone because it makes things a lot easier like this. So after the workout, after you upload it, you can say, how did it feel? Man, I felt really weak in that one. Whew, man. My perceived level of exertion was all out for this endurance ride right here. Hopefully not, but if it is, man, it was a 10 out of 10 effort right there. And if you save that, when I go in there or your coach goes in there, they can see right off the bat, holy smokes, this person, this athlete, I thought this was the hardest workout in the world. Something must be up. And that leads me to my next point, entering your metrics. Make sure you do this on a daily basis. Again, highly recommend that you do this over the phone because it makes things a lot easier. You can just hit the plus icon when you're in the app. You hit your metrics, and then the same thing will pop up here. Your sleep quality that day. How'd you sleep? I felt horrible. Your stress. I am extremely stressed. My weight, whatever that is, say it's 150. Overall feeling, I feel extremely poor today. Not horrible, but just extremely poor. My fatigue, I got really high fatigue, didn't sleep that much last night. My soreness, I'm really sore from the last couple of days. And my sleep hours, I got 4 hours of sleep. So I'm going to save that. And when you go in, or when I go in, depending on your fatigue, your soreness, it will tell me, and your stress, it will tell me, oh, there's an alert right here. This athlete is really highly fatigued, really sore. And it could be a training stress, it could be a life stress. That is something that if you let me know right here, then you'll know, or then I'll know right away. And excuse me. And the more I know, the more I can change and help you out, the more your coach can help you out. So make sure you're entering that on a daily basis every single day. You can see your workouts are here. If you set up your zones right here, it'll automatically pop up. If you click on it, you can see 40 minutes, 150 watts right here. Pretty easy. And bike endurance day. The dashboard is where the brains of everything happen. So let's zoom here, and you can see that this blue line is your fitness. So it was trending up, and something happened right here. And then there was a lot of detraining, and then some training. You can see that there should be some training off into the future, aka these dashed lines right here. This is just the fitness so far. The next line that we're going to talk about is this purple one. It's a solid line, and then when it goes into the future, it's dashed to indicate future, not happening, a planned place where you're going to go. This orange line right here is how fatigued you theoretically are in accordance to your training stress and your fitness. Combines these two numbers and gives us this right here. So anytime this number gets below a -20 for most people, that's a high risk injury area. Note that we will go below a -20 from time to time, but they will be followed up by periods of recovery. Important to know that. So that is the super quick performance manager chart breakdown right here. So now you can know, all right, based off in the future, I should theoretically be building up to this point right here. I know that I'm decreasing, and then look, there's a period of recovery, so I know that I will be recovering right after that. So it's really cool to note these blue lines are the intensity factor. So for simplistic terms here, based out of 1 out of 10, how hard that workout theoretically is. These TSS numbers, the amount of training stress that you get put on your body for that specific workout right there. So again, super quick and easy right here. Very cool to look at. So that is a brief breakdown of everything. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Text me, email me, call me, whatever's easier for you guys. But make sure you're entering those metrics. Oh, and one last thing before we go here. Entering availability is another super important thing. So go down here, you can hit like an other workout and say unable to train here. Unable to train today. Boom. And you save that, it'll pop up here. So when I go in here and I am building out your schedule, the more you let me know, the more I will have the availability to plan out things into the future. So if you know your work schedule 3-4 weeks out into the future, and you put that up here, like I'm unable to work here, I'm going to copy this one. I know on the Monday I am not going to be able to work there. So you just put that right over here. When I'm going in here and I'm planning, I can move things around based off of your availability. But if you don't put anything in there, I'm not going to know unless you put it in. So make sure you're putting in your availability. As far into advance as you know, we have a lot of people that put in vacation dates ahead of time. If they're going away for a work trip, a conference, maybe you go and put in a work or a little note to me and say only can bike on this day. So that way I know, okay, their availability is to train. They have the availability to train, but it's only going to be bike specific. Only bike today. Complete that. Boom. So that I know, you know, and there's no confusion. And there's no going back and forth based off of that. So bottom line, make sure you put in your availability over here. Just view this as an additional calendar for you and me, and we can just rock and roll together. So that is a brief breakdown of training, setting up, and viewing some of these metrics here on the TrainingPeaks platform. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and we will dig into it. Until next time, guys. See ya.